In this scene from Martin Scorsese's Mean Streets, audiences were left in shock, even though much of the content was ultimately cut. The film, set in the gritty backdrop of New York City's Little Italy, delves into the life of Charlie, portrayed by Harvey Keitel. He is a young man caught in a web of conflicting loyalties and moral dilemmas. As a collector for his uncle, who is deeply entrenched in organized crime, Charlie struggles to reconcile his Catholic upbringing with the harsh realities of his environment. His empathy for those unable to pay their debts often puts him at odds with the violent world around him. The tension in this particular scene highlights the emotional turmoil Charlie faces, showcasing his internal conflict and the consequences of his choices. The raw portrayal of life in the neighborhood, combined with the powerful performances, creates a lasting impact, making it a pivotal moment in the film that resonates with viewers long after the credits roll. Charlie navigates a complex web of relationships in Mean Streets, where his loyalty to his best friend Johnny Boy is constantly tested. Johnny Boy is a self-destructive character, deeply in debt to their loan shark friend Michael. This financial pressure creates a tense atmosphere, as Johnny's reckless behavior threatens not only his own safety, but also the stability of those around him. Charlie feels a strong sense of responsibility to keep the peace, often stepping in to mediate between Johnny and Michael, trying to shield his friend from the consequences of his actions. At the same time, Charlie is involved in a secret relationship with Teresa, who is Johnny's cousin. This relationship adds another layer of complexity to Charlie's life, as he must balance his feelings for Teresa with his loyalty to Johnny. The dynamics between these characters highlight themes of friendship, loyalty, and the struggle to maintain personal integrity in a chaotic environment. Charlie's efforts to protect Johnny while pursuing his own desires create a poignant tension that drives the narrative forward. The interplay of these relationships reveals the challenges of navigating love and friendship in a world filled with danger and uncertainty. Following his earlier projects, Martin Scorsese's film Mean Streets marked a significant turning point in his career, as it was his first real feature film of his own design. This film came after his work on Who's That Knocking at My Door and Boxcar Bertha. The influence of director John Cassavetes played a crucial role in shaping Scorsese's vision for Mean Streets. Cassavetes' criticism of Boxcar Bertha pushed Scorsese to delve deeper into his own experiences and emotions. He sought to create a film that was more personal and reflective of his life growing up in Little Italy, New York. This desire for authenticity led him to explore themes of loyalty, morality, and the struggles of his characters in a way that resonated with audiences. The raw and gritty portrayal of life in the neighborhood, combined with Scorsese's unique storytelling style, set the stage for his future works and established him as a prominent voice in American cinema. The film's focus on character development and the complexities of human relationships showcase Scorsese's ability to blend personal narrative with broader social themes, a hallmark of his filmmaking that would continue to evolve throughout his career. Growing up in Little Italy, New York City, Martin Scorsese drew deeply from his personal experiences to create the film Mean Streets. The vibrant yet challenging environment of his youth shaped the narrative and characters, making the film a reflection of his life and the lives of those around him. Scorsese faced significant funding challenges during the film's development. His mentor, Roger Corman, offered financial support, but with a stipulation that the cast be entirely black. Scorsese rejected this condition, firmly believing that the authenticity of the story required an Italian cast. This decision highlighted his commitment to representing his cultural background accurately. The struggle for funding and the insistence on an authentic portrayal of Italian-American life were crucial in shaping the film's identity. Scorsese's dedication to his vision ultimately led to the creation of a film that resonated with audiences and critics alike, capturing the essence of his upbringing and the complexities of his community. The voiceover at the beginning of Mean Streets is delivered by Martin Scorsese, not Harvey Keitel. This choice helps to clearly separate the characters' inner thoughts from their actions on screen. Scorsese's narration sets the tone for the film, providing insight into the protagonist's mindset and the gritty world he inhabits. The film's innovative use of handheld camera shots is a direct result of its limited budget. This technique adds a raw, authentic feel to the storytelling. One notable scene involves strapping the camera to Harvey Keitel during a drunken moment, which immerses the audience in the character's disorientation. Additionally, the filmmakers employed undercranking, a method that slows down the footage, creating a woozy effect that enhances the viewer's experience of the chaotic environment. These creative choices reflect Scorsese's unique vision and contribute significantly to the film's lasting impact on cinema. The film was originally titled Season of the Witch, and later changed to Mean Streets, inspired by a quote from Raymond Chandler. This change in title reflects the film's gritty and raw portrayal of life in New York's Little Italy. Film critic Jay Cox suggested the title change to Martin Scorsese, who initially thought it was pretentious. However, after considering the suggestion, Scorsese agreed that Mean Streets was an effective title that captured the essence of the film. The new title aligns with the themes of violence, loyalty, and the struggles of the characters within the harsh urban environment. Mean Streets became a significant work in Scorsese's career, showcasing his unique storytelling style and his ability to depict complex characters. The film's title not only resonates with the narrative, but also sets the tone for the intense experiences that unfold throughout the story. The evolution of the title reflects the creative process behind filmmaking and the importance of finding the right words to convey a film's message. Clearing songs for the movie's soundtrack took up approximately half of the film's budget, highlighting the importance of music in setting the tone and atmosphere of Mean Streets. The film, released in 1973, marked a significant moment in cinema as it was the first collaboration between director Martin Scorsese and actor Robert De Niro. This partnership would go on to produce some of the most iconic films in American cinema. De Niro was offered any of the 4 parts in the film, but chose to play Johnny Boy, a character that allowed him to showcase his acting range and intensity. His decision came after Harvey Keitel was cast in the lead role of Charlie, which shaped the dynamic between the two characters. The chemistry between Scorsese and De Niro, along with the carefully curated soundtrack, contributed to the film's lasting impact and its exploration of themes such as loyalty, crime, and the struggles of life in Little Italy. The casting choices not only defined the film's narrative, but also set the stage for future collaborations that would further elevate both Scorsese's and De Niro's careers. The church featured in Mean Streets is St. Patrick's Old Cathedral, located in Little Italy. This historic church has also appeared in other notable films, including The Godfather and The Godfather Part 3, highlighting its significance in cinematic history. The setting of the church plays a crucial role in the film, as it represents the cultural and spiritual backdrop of the characters' lives. The film is known for its raw and gritty portrayal of life in New York City, particularly within the Italian-American community. One of the most striking aspects of Mean Streets is its use of profanity, particularly the F-word, which is used 52 times throughout the film. At the time of its release, this was the highest number of uses of the F-word in a film, a record that would later be surpassed by The Last Detail. This bold choice in language adds to the film's authenticity and intensity, reflecting the characters' struggles and the environment they inhabit. The combination of the church's presence and the frequent profanity creates a powerful contrast, emphasizing the tension between faith and the harsh realities of life. The film's dialogue and setting work together to create a vivid picture of the challenges faced by the characters, making it a significant work in the landscape of American cinema. Both Mean Streets and Taxi Driver include intense scenes where the main character inflicts burns on themselves intentionally. This act serves as a powerful symbol of their inner turmoil and struggles. Martin Scorsese, the director of these films, is known for his meticulous attention to detail. He carefully planned every shot in Mean Streets, ensuring that each frame conveyed the emotional weight of the story. In pursuit of his vision, Scorsese moved to Los Angeles in 1970, seeking a producer who could help bring his ideas to life. During this time, he met Jonathan Taplin, a significant figure in his career, while wearing a striking long black leather coat. This meeting marked a pivotal moment in Scorsese's journey, as it opened doors to new opportunities in filmmaking. The combination of self-inflicted pain in the characters and Scorsese's detailed planning reflects the deep psychological themes that resonate throughout his work, showcasing the complexity of human emotions and the struggles faced by individuals and their environments. During the filming of a nude scene with Amy Robinson at the Biltmore Hotel, the atmosphere was tense. Martin Scorsese and the crew felt a sense of urgency and nervousness, which led to a rushed production. This haste resulted in many scenes being unusable, highlighting the challenges faced during the shoot. Despite these difficulties, Mean Streets has earned a reputation as a significant film in cinema history. Harvey Keitel's performance stands out as particularly impressive, showcasing his talent and dedication to the role. The film's raw energy and authentic portrayal of life in New York's Little Italy resonate with audiences, making it a noteworthy entry in Scorsese's body of work. While the production faced hurdles, the final product remains impactful, reflecting the complexities of its creation and the strength of its lead actor. The combination of these elements contributes to the film's lasting legacy in the world of cinema. Mean Streets, directed by Martin Scorsese, has garnered a range of opinions that highlight its polarizing nature within the realm of cinema. On one hand, some viewers regard it as a seminal work that captures the essence of its time, while others dismiss it as an overrated film lacking substance. Critics who appreciate Mean Streets often emphasize its atmospheric qualities. The film is praised for its ability to immerse the audience in the gritty world of 1970s New York City, where the story unfolds through the eyes of Charlie, played by Harvey Keitel. The cinematography and music are frequently highlighted as standout elements, contributing to a viewing experience that feels both authentic and engaging. The collaboration between Scorsese and Robert De Niro, who portrays the volatile Johnny Boy, is seen as a significant milestone in their careers, marking the beginning of a fruitful partnership that would yield many iconic films. Supporters argue that the film's semi-autobiographical nature, reflecting Scorsese's own experiences, adds depth and resonance to the narrative, making it a compelling exploration of loyalty, morality, and the struggles of life in a tough environment. Conversely, there are those who critique the film for its perceived lack of a coherent plot and subpar acting. Detractors argue that the narrative is disjointed and fails to deliver a compelling story, with some scenes, such as the opening bar fight, described as poorly executed and lacking realism. This perspective suggests that the film relies too heavily on style over substance, leading to a viewing experience that feels hollow. Some critics even go so far as to claim that the film's positive reception is the result of external influences, insinuating that favorable reviews may have been swayed by connections within the film industry. Despite these opposing viewpoints, it is clear that Mean Streets has left a lasting impact on its audience. For some, it represents a raw and honest portrayal of life in a specific cultural milieu, while for others, it serves as an example of how critical acclaim can sometimes overshadow a film's shortcomings. The divergence in opinions underscores the complexity of cinematic appreciation, where personal experiences and expectations play a significant role in how a film is received. In conclusion, Mean Streets stands as a testament to the power of film to evoke strong reactions, whether positive or negative. Its atmospheric qualities and the performances of its lead actors are often celebrated, while criticisms regarding its narrative structure and execution cannot be overlooked. This duality makes Mean Streets a fascinating subject for discussion, reflecting the diverse perspectives that cinema can inspire. As we step away from the gritty streets of 1973, a new chapter awaits. The story of Mean Streets doesn't end with the credits rolling. Behind the camera, the lives of the cast took unexpected turns, each journey as compelling as the film itself. What became of the actors who brought these unforgettable characters to life? From the rise of a young star to the struggles faced by others, their paths reveal a tapestry of triumphs and challenges. Discover how these talented individuals navigated the complex world of Hollywood, some finding immense success while others faced the harsh realities of fame. The choices they made, the roles they took on, and the personal battles they fought paint a vivid picture of life after Mean Streets. Join us as we delve deeper into their stories, exploring the unique and captivating fates that followed this iconic film. Prepare for revelations that will change the way you view the characters you thought you knew. In the 1973 film Mean Streets, David Carradine portrayed the character known simply as Drunk. This role, though minor, was emblematic of the gritty realism that director Martin Scorsese sought to capture. Carradine's performance added a layer of authenticity to the film's exploration of crime and morality in New York's Little Italy. His character, a reflection of the struggles faced by many in that environment, embodied the chaos and despair that often accompany addiction and violence. Carradine's career was marked by both triumph and turmoil. He gained fame for his role in the television series Kung Fu, which showcased his martial arts skills and philosophical depth. However, his life was riddled with personal challenges, including battles with substance abuse and tumultuous relationships. He faced several scandals, including a highly publicized divorce from actress Barbara Hershey and allegations of infidelity. Carradine's life took a dark turn when he was found dead in 2009 under mysterious circumstances in a Bangkok hotel room, leading to speculation about the nature of his death. His legacy remains complex, a blend of artistic achievement and personal tragedy. Victor Argo portrayed Mario in the 1973 film Mean Streets, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex characters within the gritty underworld of New York City. His performance was marked by a raw intensity that resonated with audiences, capturing the struggles and moral dilemmas faced by those entrenched in a life of crime. Following Mean Streets, Argo's career continued to flourish, with notable appearances in films like The King of Comedy and The Last Temptation of Christ. However, his life was not without turmoil. Argo faced personal hardships, including battles with addiction that plagued him throughout his career. He was known for his tumultuous relationships, and a reputation that often overshadowed his professional achievements. In his later years, Argo remained active in the industry but struggled with health issues. He passed away in 2004, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his artistic contributions and the shadows of his personal struggles. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his challenges, left an indelible mark on the film world. In the 1973 film Mean Streets, Harvey Keitel portrays Charlie, a small-time mobster navigating the treacherous streets of New York City. Charlie is a complex character, torn between loyalty to his friends and the moral dilemmas of his criminal lifestyle. His struggle for redemption and the weight of his choices create a dark and compelling narrative that resonates throughout the film. Keitel's performance captures the essence of a man caught in a web of violence and guilt, setting the stage for his future roles in cinema. After Mean Streets, Keitel's career flourished, with notable performances in films like Taxi Driver and Reservoir Dogs. However, his personal life was marked by challenges. He faced a tumultuous marriage to actress Lorraine Bracco, which ended in divorce. Keitel also battled substance abuse issues, which he openly discussed, revealing the darker side of fame. Despite these hardships, he persevered, becoming a respected figure in Hollywood. As of now, Keitel continues to act, with recent roles in projects that reflect his enduring talent. His life remains a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. Robert De Niro's portrayal of Johnny Boy in the 1973 film Mean Streets is a haunting exploration of a troubled young man caught in the web of crime and loyalty. Johnny Boy is reckless, impulsive, and deeply flawed, embodying the chaotic energy of a life lived on the edge. De Niro's performance captures the character's desperation and charm, making him both captivating and tragic. This role marked a significant moment in De Niro's career, showcasing his ability to delve into complex characters. After Mean Streets, De Niro's career skyrocketed, leading to iconic roles in films like Taxi Driver and Raging Bull. However, his personal life was marred by challenges. He faced a tumultuous marriage to actress Diane Abbott, which ended in divorce. De Niro also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to struggles with anxiety and depression. Notably, he was involved in a public feud with director Michael Cimino during the making of The Deer Hunter, which added to the tension in his career. In recent years, De Niro has continued to act, taking on diverse roles while also facing personal hardships, including the challenges of aging and health issues. As of now, he remains a prominent figure in Hollywood, though he has stepped back from the spotlight, focusing on family and selective projects. His legacy as a transformative actor endures, marked by both his cinematic achievements and the shadows of his personal life. Cesare Danova portrayed Giovanni in the 1973 film Mean Streets, a character that encapsulated the gritty essence of the story. Giovanni's role was pivotal, representing the complex interplay of loyalty and betrayal within the Italian-American community. Danova's performance brought a raw intensity to the character, showcasing his ability to navigate the moral ambiguities of the narrative. After Mean Streets, Danova's career continued with various roles in film and television, but he faced significant challenges. His personal life was marked by struggles, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He battled financial difficulties and faced public scrutiny over his lifestyle choices, which often led to scandalous headlines. Despite these hardships, Danova remained a dedicated artist, often reflecting on his past in interviews. In his later years, Danova's health declined, and he became reclusive. The last known information about him indicates that he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his passing in 2018. His legacy endures through his memorable performances, particularly as Giovanni, a character that continues to resonate with audiences. Vincent Price's portrayal of Verdun Fell in the 1973 film Mean Streets marked a significant moment in his career, showcasing his ability to embody complex, dark characters. Fell is a troubled figure, caught in a web of moral ambiguity and personal demons, reflecting Price's own struggles with identity and legacy. This role added depth to Price's already illustrious career, which spanned over 5 decades, primarily in horror and thriller genres. Beyond his cinematic achievements, Price faced personal hardships, including the challenges of maintaining his public persona while grappling with private issues. He endured a tumultuous marriage to actress Edith Barrett, which ended in divorce, and later faced the pain of losing his beloved second wife, Coral Brown, to cancer. Price was also known for his financial difficulties, particularly in the 1970s, which led him to take on various roles to sustain his lifestyle. In his later years, Price became an advocate for the arts and education, even teaching at the University of California. He passed away in 1993, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence the horror genre. Recent information about his life remains scarce, but his impact on film and culture endures, with many celebrating his contributions to the arts. In the 1973 film Mean Streets, Robert Carradine portrayed the character known as Boy with Gun. This role, though brief, left a lasting impression, showcasing Carradine's ability to embody complex emotions in a gritty urban setting. The film, directed by Martin Scorsese, explored themes of loyalty and moral ambiguity, and Carradine's character contributed to the film's tense atmosphere. Following Mean Streets, Carradine's career saw a mix of successes and challenges. He gained recognition for his role in the cult classic Revenge of the Nerds, which solidified his place in pop culture. However, his life was not without turmoil. Carradine faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame. In 2009, he was involved in a tragic incident when his brother, David Carradine, was found dead under mysterious circumstances, which cast a shadow over the family. Despite these challenges, Robert Carradine continued to work in film and television, appearing in various projects over the years. As of the latest updates, he remains active in the industry, participating in conventions and engaging with fans, while reflecting on a career marked by both triumph and tragedy. In the 1973 film Mean Streets, Martin Scorsese portrays Jimmy Shorts, a character that embodies the gritty underbelly of New York's criminal world. Jimmy is a small-time hood who navigates the complexities of loyalty and betrayal, reflecting Scorsese's own experiences growing up in Little Italy. This role marked a significant moment in Scorsese's career, showcasing his ability to capture the raw essence of street life and the moral dilemmas faced by those within it. After Mean Streets, Scorsese's career flourished with iconic films like Taxi Driver and Raging Bull, but his life was not without turmoil. He battled substance abuse, which led to a tumultuous personal life, including a series of failed marriages. Scorsese faced criticism for his violent storytelling and was often at odds with Hollywood's mainstream values. His passion for filmmaking sometimes overshadowed his personal relationships, leading to isolation. In recent years, Scorsese has continued to push boundaries with films like The Irishman, exploring themes of regret and mortality. He remains a controversial figure, often speaking out against the commercialization of cinema. As of now, he is actively involved in various projects, including documentaries and collaborations with streaming platforms, ensuring his legacy endures in the evolving landscape of film. As we wrap up our exploration of Mean Streets, it's hard not to reflect on how this film shaped the careers of its cast and the landscape of cinema. Robert De Niro and Harvey Keitel delivered unforgettable performances that marked the beginning of their legendary paths. De Niro's portrayal of Johnny Boy showcased his raw talent, while Keitel's Charlie navigated the complexities of loyalty and morality in a gritty world. The film's depiction of life in Little Italy resonated with many, capturing the struggles and triumphs of a community. Did you watch Mean Streets in your childhood? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a late-night viewing that sparked your interest in film. We invite you to share your stories and experiences in the comments below. Your memories could connect with others who felt the same impact from this classic. Let's celebrate the nostalgia and the lasting influence of this iconic film